Hi guys! Just when we thought summer is over, it's getting warm again and it feels like summer is getting back. So we thought, why not to use this opportunity and grill something delicious. And so today I have my favorite thing from the grill. Well, it's not ready yet, but it looks delicious already. So I'm gonna marinate these delicious ribs and we're going to smoke them or cook them in a smoker tomorrow, and I will show you how they will look like. So let's get started with the marinade. First I'm gonna mix all dry ingredients and we're going to start with brown sugar. When it comes to marinades, I'm not too specific with the grams, so I just measure with a cup and teaspoon or tablespoon, so we're going to use a cup measure here and measure 1 cup of brown sugar. So this, what I'm using here is brown cane sugar, unrefined. Then I have some dry onion here and we'll see. I will start with 1. I think I'm gonna add 3, 4, 5. I love onions, so it's hard to decide, should I add more? 5, I think I'm gonna add 7, well, 7 big teaspoons. Cannot go wrong with the onion. Then also dry, but this time garlic, and I'm gonna add 2 big teaspoons of this. Then 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Then I don't know if I have enough because I'm running out of time, because that's one of my favorite spices, but let's see. So it's almost 1, well, half, but I would add 1 if I would have enough. So just add 1 teaspoon of thyme, then also 1 teaspoon of rosemary. And here I'm gonna just crush it a little bit in my hands. And last for the dry ingredients is oregano, and I'm going to add 3 also heaped teaspoons. Now just give it all a mix. Smells nice already, the sugar and the onion. So now to the wet ingredients, and we're going to add 1/4 of a cup of each and then see how the consistency looks like, and then if we need we can add a little bit more. So first adding the ketchup. Then also 1/4 of soy sauce. And if you're wondering why we didn't add any salt, then that's because we have soy sauce and we are going to add next some Worcestershire sauce, and they're really salty, so we don't really need to add any salt or any extra salt. So here we go with the Worcestershire sauce. And here you can add whiskey or you can add some rum, or I think you could also add some beer, or if you don't want to use alcohol then you can use apple cider vinegar instead, or maybe even apple juice would do. But I'm using whiskey, so adding also 1/4. Now I'm gonna mix it all well. And to me it looks like I will not need to add any more liquid to it. So it's looking good like this. So I have here a dish where I'm going to marinate the ribs. You can also use a bowl, or I don't know, a pot, a big pot if you want. I'm going to use this, and we're going to marinate the ribs now. So take the meat, and you want to lay it so that you can get marinade all over every piece. I think I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start adding the marinade now, and then I'm gonna add the rest of the pieces on top, and then add the marinade on them as well. So pouring over the marinade, just some of it because I don't have all of my ribs here. And now my favorite part, massaging the meat. So I've used now about half of the marinade, and I'm just gonna add a little bit, so a couple of spoonfuls on top, and the rest I'm gonna store in a jar and use when we will be smoking the ribs. Now I'm gonna cover it with some cling film. So if you're using a bowl with a lid, then you don't have to do this. So now I have the sauce in a jar as well, so the rest of the sauce, the marinade, and that I will use tomorrow when we will be smoking the ribs. The ribs will go now in the fridge. Also the sauce will go in the fridge overnight. So you want to marinate the meat overnight before you are going to smoke or grill it. I hope you liked this recipe, and if you did, please don't forget that thumbs up and subscribe for some more delicious recipes. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye until next time.